Hello, my name's Debbie. I'm from Australia and I'm here today with a very late September 2022 cross stitch update. I believe it's the 26th of Thursday, the 26th of October, just. It is 12:08 in the morning. I should have been out here a lot earlier doing this, but my husband was watching the Jack Reacher series. There was only 2 to go and I couldn't help myself, had to stay and watch the end of them. It's a very good series. Anyway, firstly, can I please thank my subscribers, those new and those who have been with me for a while. I do appreciate the comments. I appreciate you watching, whether you leave a comment or not. I don't think, well, I do actually acknowledge you quite often, but I've got a slide to show you. Not that one. Not that one. There we go. This was last month's various tries, and if you look closely, they're all about 10 seconds, 11 seconds. There's one I got to about a minute. And that is where I try and start these videos. Once I get started, it's not too bad, but it's the getting started that is hard. And after you've done about 20 starts, you forget what you've said. And quite often, I forget to say, welcome, thank you for watching. And I hope you find something that you find interesting today. Just going to move that keyboard because it's not going to work for me at the moment. Okay, September. I'll be ready to do the October one soon. Well, 4 days. I'll see if I can get it early for a change. September, I had 6 starts. I had 4 finishes and I did 29,429 stitches. I worked on a total of 20 projects. You're not going to see them all. You're going to see most. But a couple, I've done quite a lot of stitching this month on them. So I'll leave them for October. So you're not getting a double up. We'll start, as I usually do, with the finishes. Some big, well, no big ones, but some very small ones. First one I finished is I Collect from With Thy Needle and Thread. I suppose you should hang it like that. I haven't sewn this one up or fully finished it yet, and that is going to be my plans for next year. So I want to get a lot of my stuff fully finished, and I've came up with an idea of what to do with all my big memorabilia ladies, and it works out it's going to be very clever. Well, for me it's very clever. Anyway, this is I Collect. I've got, no, it's too far away, but over there, all colour coded, I can honestly say thousands of buttons. I made buttoned bouquets for my daughter's wedding, the bride and the bridesmaid, so I bought tons and tons of buttons, so I've got lots of buttons. Anyway, so I only have to put in, I can flick this over, I only have to put in the buttons in the jar and then finish it off. That's the before and after photo. And that's where you can see where they've finished theirs, and all I've got to do is put all those buttons in the jar. And I've bought this fabric, which is only, got a couple of polka dots on them, to go on the back. And I did intend to have it fully made and be able to show you, but all good plans. One that is technically fully finished. It's my second finish. This was a start and a finish for the month. And there we go. This is called Pumpkins. Oh, too many screens. Come on. There we go. Aren't they the cutest little pumpkins you ever did see? I love that little blue one. I love the colouring in that little blue one. This is Pumpkins, which is from Patterns by SA Stitch on Etsy. I did on 32 count. Whoops. I'm going to pop over, put the photo up because it would be a bit clearer than the actual frame. That one I started on the 9th of September and finished on the 23rd of September. And that's framed to go on the table for my mum for Halloween. She really gets into the Halloween. So I will take that over now. I've finished it up for her. Another finish. You did see this one in progress. This was one of my family pieces. This was to go in my my two grandsons' playroom. Just a cute little baby Star Wars people. This was a kit I did get from Spotlight. I believe it is a Disney kit, which says down the bottom. I did stitch them on the flags or the bunting that was supplied, and I have got, I believe, a photo. Don't do that first. Of it hanging in their room. That's not its final resting place, but I needed to take a photo before I left their house. I was up there with the boys last weekend, and we had a great time, and I was able to put that up in their playroom for them to check it out. Their father is a very big Star Wars fan, and of course the boys are really into it as well. My fourth finish for this month is, I don't know if you can see this, it is called Stonehenge. Come on, focus. Oh, now, what can I put there to show you? Okay, I've got a business card. I had a pin in it earlier. It is very tiny. It's probably an inch by about an inch and a half done, and it is from Teeny Weeny X Stitch on Etsy. There we go, it's in focus now, and I started and finished that on the 17th of September, and it turned out so lovely. I had to merrily go and just trying to see, I haven't got a photo to show you of that one. It's just going to be unfriendly. I've got a key ring I can put it in. I had this beautiful little frame, but it does cut off the zigzags top and bottom, so I was a bit disappointed with that. But I haven't cut the fabric up, because after finishing that one and seeing a whole heap that Anne, who is at Hooks, HOOKES, on Instagram, she did a whole heap of minis, and they're so beautiful. And then I went back and got a whole heap more because I just think they're gorgeous. They're just gorgeous. So those were my, and Stonehenge was also a start and finish for the month. So they were my 4 finishes, and now my starts, and this is time for something different. Again, Anne from Matt Hooks on Instagram put us onto Beautiful Stitches. It is a design by Anne-Marie Anderson-Mays, sorry. It is absolutely beautiful, and you get it in 4 sections. I think you get 3 squares a month. You can buy kits directly from Anne-Marie, or you can pick your own colours. And I went on the dark side. Oh, it's not showing up properly. How disappointing is that? Oh, can I get any more light on it? Oh, that is so disappointing. It is quite dark. It's a bit better if I get really close. Variegated threads, definitely made for these designs. So these were the 3 designs from the first installment. We've already received the second installment, but because I hadn't done my video, I had to, well, I didn't have to. I was sort of running a bit behind this month. Don't be naughty. But this is called Beautiful Squares, as I said, by Anne-Marie Anderson-Mays on Beautiful Stitches on Facebook. I'm doing mine on, you can't really tell there, 24 count blue Congress cloth, and I started on the 13th of September. You're going to knock everything down and then I'm not going to be very friendly with you, am I? Hey? There's the photo which shows it a bit better. The black variegated thread, the one that's got the teal, the blue, the purple and the pink, that's a Silks for You thread, and it's absolutely beautiful. And it is coming along nicely. I have got until the 4th of November for the next one, so I do hope to have the next instalment done. No, that's not necessary. Yes, I love you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Next news start. He's all out of whack. No, you can't hop up there. Don't do that. Now this is a sow with DJ Brown from England. And this is Mirabilia's Emerald Mermaid. She is beautiful and I've wanted to do her for a long time. And I saw DJ mention on her video channel, her Floss Tube channel, that she was thinking of kitting this one up to start. And I said, well, let me know when you do. And I'll start it with you. So she let me know. I started mine on the 30th of September. And I'm doing this on 32 count opal dark side of the moon. And all I've got at the moment is an arm and some flowers. I'm doing the skin 1/1. And at the moment I think I've got 4 Mirabilias going. I have got Queen Mermaid, Emerald Mermaid, Christmas Elegance, Cathedral Woods Goddess, and I'm at the skin on every single one of them. But I thought for a change, instead of leaving it till last, and then again, the colours aren't coming out quite as they are on this fabric, but it is absolutely beautiful fabric. I'm quite looking forward to, I'm really hoping the green will sit nicely on that. Like I said, I started that. No. Look, go on your road. Go on. Started that on the 30th. Yeah, there you go. Hop on there. Hop on there. Sorry. I don't know if I can show you him. Oh. He's going to sit, but he's not actually on the table. There he is, the old Das. He has got some friends on Floss Tube, but he can be quite naughty. He might come a bit closer later on. Next new start. This one is called Fairy Celebration 2016. It is from an excuse the pronunciation, Passione Ricamo, and it is a freebie. And there's also like a PDF booklet of a whole heap of little fairies on their website. Yeah, don't be knocking things down. I'm doing this on a 20 count Lugana. And it's called a Lucky Dip die. So it's pink, but it's also got some oranges, but I'm sort of trying to focus it around the pink area. I'm doing this for a lady at work, my offsider at work. She's got 2 young granddaughters. So I'm doing this for their room because I needed to do a fairy for a challenge and I thought it might as well go to a good home. She's got 2 little granddaughters and she picked the colour, so everyone's happy. That's more the colour of the fabric, that beautiful pink. Little bit of oranges here and there, but mostly it's the pink colour. Next is the next, I think this is part of the 6 for 60 birthday sale for Stitchy Sally on FlossTube, with Kim at Contented Needleworker and Lainey at Lainey Main. I have finished 3 of the 6, and I have started this month, and sorry for the glare, I will go, sorry for the glare. I have had this for a long time. I have wanted to do it for a long time. You'll see it clearer in a minute. You're not very helpful there, mate. I'll flick over and show you. It is absolutely gorgeous, but when I opened the copy I bought off a Etsy shop, you couldn't read the chart at all. You couldn't read the symbols. You couldn't even tell what colour was what. But it says, here lies my needles, some bent, some broken, some rusty. And you actually put in that little square where some of the little buttons are, all your broken needles. And I have a lot of broken needles. I bend a lot of needles. And I've always wanted to do this one, so I actually had to contact Shakespeare's Peddler. I know her name. And you know what? It's not going to come to me. I can see her sitting in the chair. And I was so pleased she still had it on her website. And I think the other one I got, it had to have been a copy, I believe, because it just wasn't clear and you just could not read it. And this is where I'm up to at the moment. I am doing this on antique ivory linen, and I started on the 22nd of September because I tried to do it earlier, but like I said, I just could not read the symbols at all. They were quite shocking. And I think those are my new starts. Of course, I also had the Stonehenge and the pumpkins. So there were the 6 starts. Sorry, it's a bit garbled today. It's late. Had a few late nights, a couple of days off work. Got to get back into the flow of it. Okay, onto the whips. From Heaven and Earth Designs, Supersized Stitch in Time, artwork by Amy Stewart. This is going to be a long time going. And now my mate's gone. I'm going to move this blanket so I can easily put these projects down. Now I actually got the stats as I went for these. This is currently at 18.43%. I've done 131,438 stitches out of 713,286. You can just see the ladies starting to come through there. It is a very busy piece. I really want to do the next book just to give myself a bit of a piece, because even along here, oh, sorry, you know what I mean. No, so I'm hopeless. Down there, there's more flowers to come. So it's a very busy one, but you can see her sitting there, sitting in a chair, stitching. I've started this several times. This start was the 29th of the 1st, 2019. So it'll be with me for a long time. Before and after. So you can see I did a fair bit of her. I was going to leave her to last, but I was trying to do some colour completions, because those pink flowers, I'll be pleased when those pink flowers are gone. They are so intense with their stitching. So intense. And that is the full design, and you can see I'm past halfway of the top shelf, and you can see her sitting in her chair just past the purple book. I had hoped to finish the first shelf this year, but that did not happen. I don't know how I thought it would, but it did not happen. Next one I've got to show you is Celebrate Summer from Madame Chantilly. I've loved these. Spring is done. I'm very close on summer. I'm doing them all on this same green fabric. Excuse the ones in Q-snaps, it means I've got work to do on them this month, and I've just been waiting for the videos to finish, to get done so I can do them. So I think it's only flowers in that white pot near the whale and the black behind the Hello Beach. Before and after. So, okay, I finished off the bottom actual shelf and the stem. Got some of the flowers, some more flowers done. So I think I've only got to finish the flowers in that white pot and the black, and I think that is all that's left to be done on that one. I think that is where I am up to with the finished pattern. So it's the blue flowers and the leaves in the white pot and the black. And that, I think, is all I have left to go. And it'll be nice to have it finished. And it looks like I've got a bit of green to do in the geranium near the castle. But other than that, so it should be finished soon. Should be finished soon. Okay, next we have Gone to Pieces from Long Dog Samplers. I've changed up the colours on this one from their colours. This doesn't show up as clearly. I think my printer was having a bit of a purple day that day. But I got a lot of this done. This is... Oh dear, I don't know what that was. Oh, that was my needle minder. That is where I'm up to. You can see here I've got this pale teal here, and it's going to come out, and it's probably going to be a teal close to the colour of my fingernails at the moment, which are outrageous. If it's not the colour I thought they were going to be. And when I type, that's all I can see. I can just see the nails on the keyboard. It's very distracting. This one got a lot of work because I did 2,000 stitches in the purple in August. And when I picked it up in September, I thought I was doing 2,000 stitches in the purple again. And that's why I've got these ones over here making up the number. And I went to say, yahoo, way, I'm done. Only to find out I was supposed to do 2,000 in black. So I had to go back and start filling in the black. Before and after. So I got really confused, and I thought the stitches I'd already done for August were part of my 2,000. I just finished up what I thought I needed. Totally out of whack. And then had to go back. I filled in the pink, filled in the black, and I'm slowly going up, and I'll finish that. I think I'll do the black on the purple, and then I'll come down and undo the... I'll undo the teal and put in the colour I want. There's the original and where I'm up to in comparison. And I am currently sitting on 38.1%. And I've done 14,250 stitches out of 37,097. So, not quite 50%, but we're getting there. Next, we have Kringles. Now, I'll have to look at the before and after photos myself, but I believe I finished the last window and the last bit of white on the roof, and I've come down into the actual shop windows. it's got 1,000 stitches due. So I actually got that window finished, as well as that window up the top finished with the train. It's very cute. It's very cute. So I'm on the downhill slide now. All the hard work's done. It's only the fun bits and pieces to do before and after. You can see I managed to finish off the train, and yeah, a lot of that roof that needed to be done is all done. So the roof is all done, and I've only got the nine windows to go, and the front door. Now, I don't think, I'll have a quick look before I show you. I don't think I've got a comparison. No, I haven't, because I didn't take it out of the Q-Snap. My apologies. Next we have Leeds House Sampler. This one, I believe, is a rough estimate. I think I'm about 71%, but I don't think in the calculations the actual words, because their backstitch will show. But I'm on the bottom section of that part there. Again, I think I think this one's going to have 1,000 stitches this month. So what have I got? 4-5 days to get this done. I think Quilts Later has also got 1,000 by the end of the month. So I've been working on that section, and when that bottom section's done, it's only the outline and the words to go. So yeah, 71% we're getting there. I've always loved this one. Before and after. Again, I didn't take it off the Q-Snap because it's ready to roll. But you can see I've got the bottom section, a lot of the bottom section of that middle motif done. I've only sort of got finish up the bottom section and that other quarter to go. So hopefully it might be a finish at the end, by the end of the year. If not, early next year. I think that one will get finished. I think a lot of them are getting close. Next one is Magway, and I really love her. Really love her. It's very hard to show her because even the photocopy is shiny. What I have done that I'm very surprised about, I roughly calculated, I think, well, that's the bottom section. That's the bottom section done. Not the outline. She's got to be outlined. I think I am going to outline her. But that is the bottom completed. Look at the colours in that. Isn't it just magnificent? All those blanks, of course, are beads. Lots and lots of beads. All the waves at the back. Absolutely beautiful. This, I don't think I've been saying it. This is by Bella Filipina. I started on the 23rd of the 1st, 23. And it is a 32 count, what they call lucky dip die. So that is all bar beads. That is the bottom half of the pattern done. So I've only got her top. And then there is a square all the way around to be done. Before and after. You can see I've got the black part of her dress done. Finished up the waves. Finished up all the sash. All the cross stitching up to that line hasn't been done. Okay. Oh, I do have. This is where she's up to. And you can see there's still a fair bit to go. There's still a fair bit to go. She's quite impressive. And she'll look lovely. She'll look lovely when she's done. They are very nice patterns. Next, another long dog. This is Quilts This was my birthday start, and I have really been enjoying this. I started this in June. That bottom section is all done. The second, all of that is complete. I'm currently working on these two sections, one colour at a time. And I had to go up here because I had a challenge to work on the trees, and I really, did more than the trees, so I had to go back and I did another, I think it was 500 stitches on the trees up above, so bit of a bonus. So it is getting there, and I think this one is about 52%, so I think I'm just over halfway with this one. This is being done on 40 count camel from Whoopsie Daisy. A little bit darker than it's showing. I don't know why. I don't know what. It's probably because it's so late in the day, morning, night. Okay, before and after. Use this for a lot of challenges. It's very good for challenges. So it comes in handy for colours. It comes in handy for, I think I had buildings, I had trees. I had people meeting up, and you've got the three fellas on their carts. I can't remember, but I have enjoyed working on this one very much so. And that is where I am up to compared to the pattern, as best I could marry it up. Again, the photos came out very, very pale for some reason. I did use the light box, but I think I might have bumped the actual light switch. So we'll have a go. That's a learning process, but you can see I'm currently 52% because, of course, those two middle sections aren't fully complete. You can see there's a lot of stitching to do on some of those houses. Next, I'm not showing you that one because I showed you last month. Next, Haunted Library Sale. I'm doing this with Kelly from Animal Instinct, Joe from Belushi Stitches. We started late, and well, we didn't start when the sale was actually over before we started, but we're all working. Oh, that's upside down, Miss Pat. That is where I'm up to. This is being done on 40 count Whit Sunday from number 12 Stitch Co. in Queensland, Australia. Again, it's washed out. There we go. That's more its colour. And I am using glow in the dark white thread for the skulls, candles, all the bits and pieces. And it's quite a nice stitch too. I think I got the cat finished, but he won't really show up until I finish those stairs, and that's my target next time I pick it up, unless I've got to actually work on something in particular. So that is all my stitching. I'm sorry it's a bit hurried. She says, well, it's been about 40 minutes, so it's not so hurried. Quickly, I'm going to show you a couple of patterns. I came across this designer, and I actually fell in love with these little designs. Look at this. They're Christmas decorations. They're magpies. And before I go, I'll do the before and after for Haunted Library. So you can see I filled in more books. I filled in, sort of was doing some colour completion, so I got a fair few books sort of done up in the library area. Some books with the bat near Dracula hanging upside down there, and that is where I'm up to compared to what I have to do yet. So there's still a fair bit to go. Okay, back to these cute patterns. These patterns are from Carol. Come on. I don't know if it's Carol Nielsen, and it's www.carolsx-stitch.com. She has got hundreds of these little designs, all Australian animals, lots of koalas. I love the magpies. I love the cockatoos. I just think they're so cute. These two I actually got hard copy from JK Cross Stitch in Australia, and when I found them, I went to the website and let me have a look. Yes, these are the ones I've got, but there's quite hundreds of these little patterns. So we've got the kookaburra, a blue wren, love blue wrens. That's the cockatoos, the maggies I love. They're bees. That's a biscornu top and bottom. So you've got the blue wrens, and then I think it's one of our native flowers on the bottom. That's an Anzac one I fell in love with, and we'll go back. I think I might have got one or two other little birds. You go to the website, the prices are all listed there. They are not expensive at all. Some of them are $3, some of them are $5. I emailed what I wanted, and she sends you a PayPal invoice, and once you do it, it just comes back to you in your email and you can download. And I have tested one that went into Pattern Keeper quite well, and I just think they're very cute, and I sort of want to do some little ones. I've got a lot of big projects, and I need to get a few little ones in there to make my life a bit easier. Have a few more finishes would be nice. I've got a lot to show next month on my purchases, including one. I bought this very unusual stand or frame holder. I don't think you can get them anymore. It showed up on the Australian Stash Unload. Before hitting that button, I was quite concerned about how much the postage was going to be. And then the lady said, yes, it's yours. I don't know what the postage is, but I'm in Canberra. And this was on the Thursday. And I said, well, I'll be in Canberra tomorrow and Saturday, Sunday, looking after the grandkids. Would you mind if I met you somewhere, or could I come and pick it up? And I went and picked it up. It's absolutely, I love it. It works a treat at my daughter's place. And she had the 3 free, big, fluffy, friendliest Labradors, white Labradors. Oh, they were just beautiful. They were just beautiful dogs, and I had a lovely little visit with them. Got this box, so I'll show you that on my next video. But the only other purchases worth showing are this month's threads. They're the Quaker ones. Some beautiful colours there. This is, we're still only up to, oh, well, we jump from M's to N's and go to an O in Weeks Dye Works. This one, what's this one? Noel. This one's really quite lovely. I wouldn't mind using some of these Weeks Dye Works and do some of the stitches that I'm using in the beautiful stitches, because they show up so well with these variegated threads. The Gentle Arts were up to T's, so I don't think that's too bad. And we've got R's and one S from Classic Colourworks. Look at that, ruby slippers. 2 tones, that one. So you could sort of either use it as a variegated or you could pick the part you wanted for your stitches. Just beautiful. So I think we'll be finishing up the Journal Arts pretty soon, though that's got a kiwi and a loganberry, and then we jump to terracotta, coffee, tomato and tortoiseshell. So I don't think we're far off finishing that particular section. I'm sure there was something else I was going to show you, but I'm going to let you go. Stats for the month. Oh, it's not going to go. How do I do this when I can't do it? Oh, I didn't know how to do this. There we go. Stats. I thought I was up to 29. I thought I got it down to 29, but I missed one of my starts. I had missed one of the starts that I did this month, and when I noticed it, I thought, damn, I'm back up to 30. But, you know, I get them done, so it doesn't really matter. So I started with 26. I've had 34. So there's your 60. Minus 30 leaves me 30. And I hate to tell you, I think I've had 3 or 4 starts already this month. So, never a dull moment. I hope this video finds you well. I have sent off the 2 patterns that I'd rather. I still haven't stuck them on. Isn't that bad? Because I just want to check what glue to use. I've sent off the 2 patterns. The extra one I bought because I got it finished last month. I sent the other one off to their new homes. I know the one in England's arrived. I was very surprised. It didn't take that long at all. Very surprising when the lady contacted me and said that it's here already, because we thought it was going to take a very long time. Other than that, I will be back very shortly, because it's nearly the end of October. So hopefully I'll see you in a short while, and I'll try and be a bit better at getting these out. I hope you're well, and I'll see you next month. Thanks for watching. Bye.